inside here, all the way around, not that line.
Right.
Comes all the way around roughly in here. You'll do a nice cool sand patch here with bark behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You'll have sand. There'll be grass to here. Then there's sand behind it, so you can build your swing.
There,
and then mulch behind it.
mulch or whatever.
Yeah, and the mulch will go to their back corner.
This is gonna be left blank for the plants area, or
Yeah, and do you want Jose to do some plants for you?
that's up to her.
But then we got to run irrigation all the way around here.
Yeah.
I mean, how much
they did the
we
irrigation in the front yard.
need
That's
actual
not
professionals
I know, but,
to do. Yeah.
Whoever you chose, like,
Yeah.
that looks like ass.
Okay. Well, it came. That's the one that came from the builder. You know, they put that cheap stuff in there. That was the one that came from the builder.
They didn't even respond to you too.
I know. Okay, hold on.
And then you'll want, mulch around. What does a couple tiny little palm trees cost?
The lineage or the painted?
Just something to go with the sand to make it.
Something taller?
Do you want something that just stays small, or do you
I
want
want something
like queen
like
palms that get real
something
big?
nice. Yeah, something similar to the image you gave us.
Okay. Do you have a couple of what are queens real young?
It's around $75 to $80 a piece.
Okay. Yeah.
What if you did like the tropical over here, and then you put the other over here around the grass? You get kind of a nice blend.
Mhm.
I can give you a price for some of the stuff over here, like bird-of-paradise and things like that.
Okay.
Lineage and the queen palms.
Okay. Yeah, because I just don't want it to be, like after doing all this, and then it's like, okay, everything is not done. Like I want the whole yard to be done.
I bet for a real good price you could get it all in, including
Right here, he can.
Talking about all the way over
Yeah,
here?
so he can put a few plants if we want. If he's gonna run irrigation, then he might as well do something, to break up this ugly fence.
You use it for irrigation. Help fix the front. Because yes, well, you figured it out because they didn't even respond to you.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I don't care. If you want,
I care.
Want a shitty front yard,
No, I don't want a shitty front yard. I really want it to be fixed. I spent $2,000 in the front, and
$2,000 for that.
and it's all messed up, and this stuff is dying.
At least the valves are easy to get to.
Yeah. So that's the irrigation valve over there, right? Water line.
Even that, you can come through this little opening here.
Mhm.
The front, if you want to.
Oh yeah, and just bring it all the way around.
This water slides, so
Mhm.
if you want to price something out and see.
Yeah, I will.
I think it'd be cool to have a couple of like the little palms right
Mhm.
sitting in that sand area.
I ultimately wanted 2 nice ones where I can put a hammock between.
What if you did those two? I mean, you can't for years because
Yeah.
they'll grow, but do 2 palms there that grow up, and you can have a hammock back there eventually.
Mhm.
That area too gets a lot of sun, huh? You could have
Oh yeah.
you have your hammock for laying out and swinging to the pool. Yeah.
But what I don't want is plants that's gonna be getting all in the water.
You can use the queen palms and it drops a little bit every 6 months. You have to trim a little bit.
Yeah, those palms or green palms, they'll grow like little orange bear. Not when they're babies like this, but when they get bigger, they grow these seeds that look like orange. They almost like apricots. They look like, and that thing weighs about 100 pounds.
Mm.
Yeah.
But once every year, you have to have someone just.
Okay.
But it's easy enough.
I mean, if you want to do 4, like 2 over there and 2 over here, and then some of the bird-of-paradise and Rivolinis.
Little grass like you did out at Jeff's house.
Yeah, or yeah.
Something in.
Some of the grass over here close to the border is kind of filter.
Oh yeah.
So maybe something like a mantis.
Yeah.
I can mix it. I can give you a proposal for that. I can give you a budget. I can give you a price for the plants. Total plants.
With the irrigation, with the drip line.
With the drip line, valve and filter and regulator and all this
What did you want for this area back there?
I don't know yet.
So you want them
Because
to
it's a
leave
grill
it?
area. It needs to be a seating area.
So you want a seating area? So you can do mulch. You can do a seating area over mulch.
No.
So you want grass?
I don't know.
What's
We
the
already
square?
have mulch. We already have mulch.
What's the square footage
Everywhere.
here?
Like,
So,
in the damn yard.
well, that's what I'm saying. Now for them, because they're gonna be, he's gonna give us a quote to finish the whole yard.
Yeah. 18 by 13. What if you did the equipment's behind, so what if you did this, with some planters and added just a
A
little,
seating, so I'm getting a nice long table here.
you know? So I would do. You?
And then your grill.
Hey,
Yeah, they're right here. Your grill's
not-
gonna be right here.
I'm not trying to spend money, right? But this would be a great area for turf, just a little extra patch for sitting.
We don't even have it.
No, I'm saying if you,
Based off of
but I would,
what you're
I would
giving us
do,
over there.
I would do like a planter here, because you have all your equipment and you don't wanna kinda get
Is the
up
equipment
into it.
sitting on the concrete or off?
Back behind it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's what I've seen on
This
YouTube.
is the front side of everything.
Mm-hmm.
So what's
Put a couple plants here and then have a little turf area over
okay?
here.
So nothing's going because I see something white.
This is drain.
Okay, that's a drain.
Yeah, so this will have a little box that sits out about this far, and that'll be the very front of things.
Okay.
Then all the wires and everything go back here.
So grills will be right there.
Let's set the equipment right on the wall here,
Yeah. So
the electricians.
if we do get something here, I think turf would make sense because we're trying to get that little storage unit thing right eventually to put.
Yeah,
it
because we're gonna have like pool stuff.
pool equipment,
Yeah.
like
Like a little chest for all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
rubber duckies, whatever the fuck, like all that shit in there against a weight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Another question. So the box, would it have an outlet for us to be able, like, say if I wanted
it
to
will.
have like a TV out here we can enjoy,
Yeah, you'll have an outlet.
like
box.
an outlet box.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, you'll have one right there. Too.
Okay.
It's
the
your
electrical.
automation that connects to your Wi-Fi. You want it on this side so you can have a plug here,
oh
Yes.
not on that side, but over here.
Well, how big is it?
It's gonna take up 3 feet. It's gonna stick
Take
out
it, I'll take it.
9 inches,
that's where it's going.
Well, we can
It can
choose.
go
We can
here,
choose to have it over
or it
there.
can go over there. I'd put it over there because it still has a plug, and you can run an extension cord if you want to over here.
Well, so that table right here, I don't know. Does it have to be high up?
Well, they can mount it right here in front on a post.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that,
Okay.
because you have a house to bolt it to. I did mine on my block wall right here
Mm.
because I didn't mind drilling into this.
They're gonna do it.
You could put it right there.
So then
You
why
could
don't
put
we
it
do
right
it?
here.
Who's running the extension?
Their guys are running. They got to mount the electrical.
Oh, there's point one.
So,
So
we're
this
trying
is
to
your
see.
main electric coming in. This goes out to your lights, right? All of your lights here. And then they're gonna go from here to wherever we put the box. The closer the better, just because, you don't want to have all these connection points. So here, the furthest you could go is like right there, and they just run like a conduit like this back here and mount it up here. So that gray conduit would be behind all the
Visible.
equipment.
How would they run that? Like over the concrete? Or?
Yeah,
Over the
so you'll have a
Yeah.
filter here,
Okay.
you'll have a heater here, filter here, pump here. So, and all of these are connecting. So they'll cut this, boom, 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 boom. They'll turn these into the equipment. They'll spray paint this gray, like this color, all of it. And then the little wires come up here to control it.
So we want it maybe right here, because if we're putting a TV in because that table connects, it has an outlet so that people can charge their phones.
I
and
didn't know
stuff.
we were putting a TV out.
Well, you're not gonna be out here. Me and the kids are gonna be out here, and we're gonna have parties while you're at work.
You're just worried about the outlet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I'm thinking to do it here because your grills are gonna be here, and so that table I'm probably gonna have it right here under this window.
So I do have a Pit Boss smoker, and how many
Yeah.
volts is my question? Would that be able to take if I have both? This plugging into the outlet as well.
It'll be fine. Those don't take much.
Well, how many outlets are on there?
2.
Ooh. Can we, like, you know how they say don't daisy chain?
You'll have the right amperage, but what you wouldn't want to do is have your pump kick on, your TV kick on, and your Pit Boss kick on at the same time,
Yeah.
right? But
I'm not always gonna be
if
using
this is out here running, you're gonna be fine.
Okay.
The Pit Boss not going to be plugged in at all times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
it's
when
just
you
weird.
use it, and it doesn't take that much.
Okay. Because I just need one outlet for me, for the table. Well, 2. I need 2 outlets actually. Yeah. Okay.
Not wise to plug in a multi-jack.
I wouldn't, just because you don't want to have. The nice thing is your breaker's right here, so that if it does pop,
There's going to be a breaker there.
yeah, it'll be the
Okay.
sub breakers for all of this. There'll be a couple of. So if it does pop, it's right here that you switch it. So you want it here?
Yes.
Okay. Let's.
So as far left as you can.
Do you want a price for just some turf here?
Yeah. So can you mark out?
So maybe a planter off of this guy here.
Yeah.
Turf.
Yeah.
Maybe go to your post.
Yeah, to the post. Yeah.
So right here, that's the drill line.
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, I do a planter here just because then you can put some flowers and things to make this less ugly. It's ugly,
It is. Yeah.
but get some plants that grow upwards.
And the roots isn't gonna mess up the pipes.
Need to go in this way to do anything, right?
The only thing that you would need in front here
Where's
will
the
be
filter
this.
change?
Yeah, so
Or clean, like over here, or
it'll be either here or here. So you'll be either able to walk around this way
I will be able to walk
or
around
this way.
Okay.
Well, no, you won't walk through here because pipes will be doing this. So you can
so I'll be able to walk this way.
access it here or walk around here
Okay.
and access
As
it.
long as I can walk around and access it with this big ass tree in the way.
I wouldn't put
That's
a
all.
tree. I'd just do some low
Or
lying
plants.
bushes.
Or
That's what I.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so the roots won't disturb any of the plumbing.
No,
Okay.
little guys won't.
Okay. All right.
Nice thing that you have going for you is your neighbors. Stuff
Yeah.
will get taller, so you can do low lying stuff.
Okay. I think it looks good. It was just bothering me. I appreciate you guys coming out because it was
Oh, this
bothering
is-
me
And then
with
mulch-
the unfinished
mulch over
stuff.
there?
Yeah.
Mulch over there.
Mulch with some plants.
Mulch
back
over
Mulch,
there.
yeah.
All the way up until the,
All the way around, yeah. So if he does little plants, then we can. It'll be
You want speed bumps over here or no?
yes. Because that's kind of like a angle, you know what I mean, and you'll be able to see it. Yeah.
Indents. So one there, and maybe one there with some other plants between. Kind of frame your pool.
It might be enough space to get a chair or two in that corner. I don't know. In between it, you think?
Yeah, I mean, you could even go buy a hammock that's not attached to your trees. One that just sits there
Yeah.
on the ground for now until the trees are big enough to support it.
Yeah, I'm thinking that.
That'd be cool. A few plants in the back. Yeah. Right here. You'll love his work.
Oh, I'm excited.
You met Jeff, right?
Oh yeah.
You did Jeff's yard. Jeff has a big yard.
Nice. Because I just thought it would just be a shame to have one of the biggest lots and then just be unfinished. You know what I mean?
This is great. Wow.
And I like what you've done because adding multiple, you know, some people would just say, nope, all grass, and it's boring. But if you add some planters and adding the sand, you're gonna, I mean, imagine having a couple of just beach chairs. Take to the soccer game type of beach chairs. Couple friends sitting here, you're barbecuing over there, just jam an umbrella in that sand.
Yeah, like zones.
Yeah, it's gonna look awesome.
Yeah.
Then the kids
Custom
can go
yard,
kick
though.
the soccer ball. You know, go swing on the swing when you're done with it.
Yeah.
I think by adding a nice big tree there that will be substantial, add some elevation to your property, which you want.
So there's no trees that are already big that would be able to, you know what I mean? Because like say 3 years from now, say he got orders to Washington and we wouldn't even have been able to enjoy it.
I think that's pretty
You
weird.
can buy whatever tree you
Full
want.
Tree.
It's not weird.
What's a full grown cost?
Oh, you balling like that?
No, I ain't balling like
It
that.
sound like you are.
No, you know what? Yeah, never mind. Scratch the.
15 feet
Never
high,
mind.
about $1,600.
No,
Yeah.
never mind.
That's, you know, these palm trees in the neighborhood just across, those beautiful palms. To put those in, they're those medul, is that how I say it? Date palm. It's like 25 grand to put a tree
Oh,
in.
never mind.
Is that the one with the thing, remember?
Yeah. Oh, just
The one over there.
off
by-
Washington.
Yeah.
No,
Temecula?
the one in Temecula.
Oh, we just did it down at
150 feet.
what's his travertine yard?
Ramirez.
Ramirez.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah.
to crane it over their house, and just renting the crane is $5 grand.
That's $500 an hour.
Oh, nope, never mind.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
But that elm tree, what you'll see is everything. You know, their palms will grow 3 feet this year. That elm tree will be the biggest thing in your yard in 2 years.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
They grow 7 feet a year. 7
Yes.
Oh.
I love it drops in the fall. It's not an evergreen, and it looks, for about 2 months, it actually looks like it died. Because it's just sticks, but when it comes back, it's like the prettiest tree out there. It's just beautiful. Green, your whole yard's gonna be fantastic.
So, okay. I like this whole sand thing, you know, because I've seen the pictures on, you know.
You're gonna have that yard that people take pictures of, because like people don't do this,
Yeah.
It'll be a custom yard for sure.
Yes.
and you have the space. I think people don't, because most you know this is the backyard for most people, so you don't have that extra space to
Yeah, be
do
creative.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Are
definitely
you
don't
filming
want
me
to.
right now?
I am.
Are we gonna be on YouTube?
You'll be on my
Am I
YouTube
famous?
channel. I don't have a lot of followers yet. I'm trying to get there. But this is just basically so that Joshua and I can remember, like, you know, the
Yeah.
plan, just in case, you know, we don't see you guys for like 3 months. So that we can be like, where was the sand area?
Oh, yeah. I already said that.
I think we have the automation. Is it here?
I was so nervous when the gate was down because I was like,
4.
four trees.
Well, what type?
It's gonna be 2 queen.
2 queen. Which are those?
So 1.
Which are those right there?
2 queen trees?
Trees, yeah, like that.
Queen palm.
Queen palm
palm.
trees.
The bird of paradise that he's talking about is that other thing, but that's the full grown one. You do the mini. Yeah. That thing's huge. Looks like the big banana leaf thing.
Spouts like
Don't want
the
that big.
orange. It's like called bird of paradise. It kind of looks like a bird.
Yeah.
With
Okay,
flowers.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So can we, I think I might want the fruit tree, like at least like 1 or 2 fruit
You want them
trees.
back in that corner?
Yes. Because my friend that lives 2 houses down, she was like, it would look nice if we did some yellow with the blue. So if we had like maybe lemon trees.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Lemon trees, yeah.
You can start those real little, but they won't produce.
Hmm.
So you want moderately mature tree if you want it to produce
Yeah.
Maybe one or two. The leg could be like two fruit trees.
You want a lemon and a
Lemon and a
apricot?
lime.
Do you
Whatever
want
goes great with drinks.
lemon and lime.
Lemon and lime.
Jose, you're gonna draw this up and have a price quote sent email, or how we doing this?
Yeah, or I can text it to you. Either way. I don't do drawing, but the way we talk about, I don't remember. So we
Yeah, I need it on in an email or a text or something. That way I have a reference.
I'll give you the number so he can text you.
Yeah, I can text you the proposal for this. You want weed barrier for the weeds?
Ooh,
Absolutely,
Jesus.
absolutely.
Okay.
Just let me know how much that costs, and more than likely I'll say yes because I hate pulling weeds.
I'm with you. It's like poison the whole
I
yard.
still have yet.
And if you
Actually,
can
my
get that-
fiance's son kind of likes doing it, and I'm like,
We got three
Keep you around.
little kids in there, and they. I even offered to pay my daughter, and she
oh
still.
right, not even money.
Not
Yeah.
even money.
What I gotta do here for the sand, I'm gonna do like a brown edge
Yeah.
bending board.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how it looks, as long as it's
Yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be
and
like
durable
trim.
to where when the kids
Right
go
here,
in,
it's separate.
It's
You
a
know.
bender board, so that it can be raised up to kind of create a separation.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
And it's made out of a manufactured material, so it's not wood that rots over the years. It'll stay there for 25 years without.
It's gonna be for
Okay.
this, and it's gonna be for that little section,
And then-
just at the ends.
Yeah, at the ends where the grass or the
But everything
separation.
else is gonna be just the grass binder.
So I have a question. Do you have to dig a little to make like? Because I don't want just like a little thin piece of sand. I want actual so the kids can make castles and.
Well, it's gonna be 4 inches of sand,
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be all of this,
all the concrete. That's 3.5.
3.5, and it'll be up above a little bit.
Okay.
They're not going to be able to bury each other in it like at the beach.
Yeah,
They're
yeah.
not going that deep.
Yeah. Not. Yeah.
But yeah, you'll be able to 4 inches.
Yeah,
Okay.
Just take this rock, so you don't get up, and we'll put rock down.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm playing in that. It's gonna be 100%.
They're gonna be
so
playing.
cool.
I'm gonna be playing in it.
There's such thing as cool sand.
Well, I want the good stuff. The
reflect
beach
off.
sand slash. You know what I mean?
The
Not.
green sand from Hawaii.
Oh man.
You
The
ever
red
been to the green
sand.
beach?
No.
We've been to the black sand.
We've been to
beach.
black.
Is that the black
yeah.
sand?
Yeah.
It's a weird little beach that's hard to get to, but it's green.
Yeah.
It's all of the
When
yeah.
when can you get that to me, and when can we start production?
I get it back by tomorrow or Friday.
Okay.
I can send it to you.
And then production.
Text it. Huh?
When can we start it all?
Realistically, I know you guys are busy. Realistically, just let us know if you don't know right now. Just let us know when you can start production.
We can move
Well, that's the
this
next step,
around.
right? I mean, what else are we waiting on?
Hold on.
Other than
Next
what do you call that shit? Pebble Tech.
He has his own army.
week.
When he came to my house, it was funny because my yard's much smaller than yours. It was. He came in and was out in like 8 hours. All of my stuff planted. I
Nice.
did a little bit of turf, but it was
And
awesome.
that's harder.
Huh?
That's no
Mine was hard, huh? I have the
I have a picture.
concrete
You got a
squares
picture?
with turf in
Oh,
between.
I love those. I wanted something like that leading from like, you know,
You don't mind?
No, it's fine.
those are crazy. I love them.
My moderately illegal pool.
Yeah.
How are you taking them? I'm curious. When you come
Yeah.
up with that.
So
Did you already talk to them?
yeah, they got to me. They got back to me yesterday.
Let's fill this in
So
too.
when are you pulling? How much you pulling? How much?
Wait, hold on, babe. I'm making a video.
Do you want
in my
anything,
video.
any plants down the side at all?
It does look crazy without it, but you know, if it can fit in our, you know,
In your budget? So if it does fit in your budget,
because he's got to
We can
run
show you.
irrigation down this way anyway.
I ran jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I do it is because my garbage cans smell like crap, like everybody else's during the summer, and the jasmine it grows up about this height, and it'll be when it flowers twice a year. Oh my gosh, you cannot beat that smell.
Oh, nice.
He did my side yard with it, so that when the garbage cans smell bad, you can't tell.
Nice. I mean, it would look nice to have something there, you know,
I can show you the whole yard.
Cause this fence is so ugly. So I was trying to figure out like what can I do to break up this like look
That's why I did it.
all the
Jasmine.
way around, you know. Okay, so this
Actually,
right here.
He was there today. Let me show you. I just took a picture of him. He was just fixing one of them. See the white flower that grows on it?
Oh, that is cute.
And they put them on a stick with these wires between. See how they mounted the wire here and here? So they just mount a wire across there so that it grows up and then falls. Real
Okay.
beautiful.
Let me see that. Let me take a picture.
What they say about this drink? Yeah, no worries. Blain, right?
Yeah,
Blain?
yeah.
What they say about this drain tip again?
So they said they tried to see if it was working, and they said it didn't drain. So
But all of our drains do.
Yeah, that you put.
Yeah.
So is there such thing as just blowing out the drain? Because what if this fills up and like,
Well, it might be
you know what I mean? Wouldn't that be an issue?
you could always put a popper on it, you know, like a vacuum relief.
You want to just test it, Jose?
Yeah, I'm gonna put water on it.
If it's not, then
Yeah, I can
you can tie into those.
so right here is what mulch,
Mulch.
and it'll go off of what? So off of this
Kind
one.
of from this line here.
Mm-hmm.
You do this big thing.
Okay. Thank you for coming out. Thank you.
I gotta run.
That's
You're a good man. See you in the morning, 7:30.
Sounds good.
Okay. That'll be awesome.
All right. So from this line,
I have the green light from here.
all the way.
Yeah.
Sorry. All the way back this way. And then here is sand, where we're going to put the two little swings. And then all back here, is going to be planters. Okay. And then coming around here, 4.5 inches from the fence. No, 4.5 feet, sorry. 4.5 feet from the fence will be planters and plants. Hold on, let me go back this way. So we're gonna have lemon and lime trees that way. And then here, along here, and stopping right here, this line will be for the sand. This part here will be sand, and then going around will be planters, and then a little grass area in that little back area, and then a planter right in front of the pumps. So all of it, well, sand, 4 inches of sand, and then all this right here will be grass.
how your product looks a month later, and you coming back to check, make sure everything's good. Like that solidifies your work, and that solidifies us recommend, because we're gonna have like a shit ton of people over here, man. I'm like, I don't like brag who I am. Like I'm pretty up there with Freemasonry, and I know, well, I say a lot of people know me. I don't know a lot of people. A lot of people know me.
There you go.
And they're going to be over there. They're going to be asking me, hey, what did you go through? And I need to be able, with the firmness and a good conscience, say, hey, I went with these people, and they were
For sure.
Because your word is everything, man. Like, so I don't know who you use for the front yard tip. I don't know if plants do that. I'm not the expert, but
Did you see?
it looks kind of off to me.
There's no irrigation now. There's no water getting to those plants right now.
Yeah, that's what I
And
was
they
like.
said they connected all the freaking water and all
Yeah.
of this
Like
stuff.
for me, if I do this job, and then if you don't touch the timer, I mean the irrigation, the way I leave it.
Listen, when
Yeah.
whoever comes, I don't touch anything
Yeah, and then I
before
can
or
ask
after
you,
y'all leave.
say, hey, check if it's getting water. Like,
Yeah.
one time.
Yeah.
This is my guy today. I replace it 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
I keep them
Right.
going.
See, that's what I need. That's
Yeah, they got me.
And then
I
if
hope-
something dies on my part,
I left my
hopefully-
house this morning, or to come up here actually, but I couldn't get out of my driveway. I'm like, who's this guy parked in my driveway? You know?
yeah,
So I walk in the backyard and he's back there planting
Yeah.
the plant because it had died.
yeah. But I guarantee it on transport 6 months.
all right. So let's run the
Yeah, let
numbers.
me give you a
The-
number
the
by-
quicker you get this to us, the quicker we'll know how much.
Yeah,
we
so
need.
it's gonna be this. Everything else
Amount
is
of pocket.
1,500 square feet.
Yep.
What was the square foot of the turf?
That's
Did you-
15 by 15 over there.
So how
15
many-
300.
300 square feet. Okay, there we go. All right.
And since he's here, I'll give you a good price.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys.
All right.
The backyard will come together.
Appreciate y'all time.
It's gonna be so fun. We're almost there.
I hope
But I will
so.
check next week when I hear the front irrigation. Let's see what's going on with
I'd
it.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
But
Because
just
I
make
don't
sure
know if
water
it's
is-
on. I don't know if it's, I came out
I
a couple of
texted
times.
them and they haven't responded.
Yeah.
Yet, so I don't know.
And then call Giovanni
Okay.
for your swing.
I think I called him and texted him. So, but I'll.
Yeah, his wife just had a baby Thursday, so
Aw.
give him a week or two, and then go at him again.
Okay.
And I'll remind him.
Thank you.
The grass that I do and then I like a lot.
Oh, do you have the samples?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
I use the 100 Pro, which is I use at my house, and then I do it over the houses too.
Hey Josh, you need to get this fixed, or they'll fail us.
Yeah. See.
When it hits, here, let me show you. So it's the springs are good, the
Okay,
level
hold on.
is good, everything's good, but see it popped out. And when it hits, then it pops out again. So see these bolts here?
I
Let
don't need to
me.
get you in it. I just need to get you explaining it. So I'm gonna send it to.
Hi, this is Duvall.
No.
Kidding.
Right, let me know when you're
All right.
ready.
So
Ready?
yeah. All right, so
All
what
right,
you
go
have is this is popping out. If you zoom in right here, you can see how the bolt hasn't fastened it all the way to the block. If you get it all the way to the block and it stays there, then this is all set good, your springs are good, it closes good, but you see how now it's popped out, and the inspector is going to test it again, and when he does it again, it's going to hit here, and if it doesn't close, immediate fail.
Okay.
See that?
All right.
He'll do that and say sorry. And then did you get the one garage door one back?
Yeah. Go take a look at that one too.
Okay, is your garage open?
No, it's not open right now, Joshua. Joshua, go this way. It's closer to go this way from the front door.
This is the one.
What's really good about this one is the old ones that look really fake, they don't have this, see how it has the under brown like real grass does?
Yep.
So when it doesn't look like this, it goes like this. So when they'll put a little bit of sand in it and then they'll blend it and it'll stand up. And see how it has the different colored greens, and then it has that under, just like real grass. Now feel it, it's not real grass, don't expect it to be. And when it's 117 degrees outside, wet it down before your kids go on it.
Okay.
Sprinkler, because it gets warm, it's a plastic. But other than those super hot days, it's perfect. If your animals pee on it, just wash it down.
Okay.
But I love this. This is what I have on mine.
Yeah, we had something similar to this one. Ours looked real, like it didn't look like you said, like those other ones.
Sign those off.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, that feels good, and it's nice and thick. It's not that thin stuff that looks like a carpet from Home
Same
Depot.
guy that did Anthony's. So I would assume he knew exactly how it needs to be done, but I guess he doesn't. Did you
In the
have
wind.
you have a guy Duvall who does it in case he can't come through and
You want to feel it?
fix? Huh? You did your own?
You want to feel it?
Yeah,
Is
so
that the same thing?
Okay. Is that like the only type?
Oh, there's a lot more.
What's the difference?
Well, that's the more
This
popular
one looks. This one
is
looks
popular?
like. This one looks better than that one. you know
See how
that?
this has the multicolored green like real grass, and then it has a lot of that underbrown. This has a feel the difference too. This is more stingy,
Yeah, it is.
you know.
Okay. That sounds good.
So
Okay.
on Amazon, there's this little. It's a power rake. I have one for my front yard. All I do when the tree drops, all I do is go out there with it, and it just and it power. You go against the grain, so it makes it all stand up again, but it also gets all the leaves off and everything. I think it's like $120. Best purchase I ever did because I cleaning that.
Every 6 months or a year.
Yeah, you just
Do it
stand
just
it
a
up
little
again.
bit.
I need to figure out something for this corner too, because this is. It
We
looks
get some mulch for
disgusting.
here.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you have some bags. We can just spread it out.
Okay. Yeah.
Let me get you a number. That way we can start next week.
Mhm.
I have to move things around.
Thank
For
you.
you guys.
Yeah, I'd love that. Thank you so much.
Okay.
There you go, guys.
All
We'll see
right.
ya.
Thank y'all.
Okay.
You all quick to freaking make decisions, and you don't check with
See
me
ya.
Okay.
before making them.
We'll get going.
And now you just got for $2,000, Jeff.
It's